Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm speaking on behalf of item 7 filed by Tulipshare, requesting a racial equity audit at Salesforce.
Tony Profit was hired in 2016 as Salesforce's first ever Chief Equality Officer, and the company began releasing quarterly equality reports shortly after.
But the number of black employees in Salesforce's US workforce only grew by 1.5% in the 5 years after he started. Hispanic and Latinx representation only grew by 0.5%.
In the last year, Salesforce claims to have increased their representation of underrepresented minorities by 1.8%. But this statistic is misleading because it combines unique and distinct identities of Black, Latin, Indigenous and multiracial employees all into one intersectional category, highlighting a lack of understanding of intersectionality and its effects on DEI within the workplace.
In early 2022, Salesforce appointed a new Chief Equality Officer, Lori Castillo-Martinez, who also serves as Executive Vice President. The company then announced plans to tie executive compensation to ESG goals, including representation. Though this is a positive step, it does not address concerns which have emerged about the toxic culture at Salesforce, nor does it demonstrate an understanding of why the company has so far failed to improve diversity inclusion numbers in a meaningful way.
There is a lot of work to be done. Salesforce has stated it wants to become a company that reflects the world around us. But for the company to more accurately reflect the world around us, they would need to nearly triple their current rate of Black or African American as well as Hispanic and Latinx representation.
What's more, if Salesforce were to continue even at its improved rate of 1.4% increase in Black representation every 2 years, it would take them over 12 years to reach their goal.
Salesforce has also stated it wants to become the most inclusive workplace possible. But last year, 2 former Salesforce managers publicly resigned, citing reasons such as rampant microaggressions and gaslighting, lack of accountability around DEI, a toxic environment, and a culture of bullying. They also expressed concerns in the big gap from how Salesforce portrays itself and the lived experience.
Despite high-profile marketing around equality, Salesforce's efforts appear disingenuous.
A failure to improve diversity at this point, after all that has been touted, could be not only costly to the company, but lead to additional reputational damage.
Companies with employees of diverse backgrounds and perspectives can lead to better decision-making, greater innovation, and higher engagement in the workplace. It can also improve a company's reputation and make it easier to attract top talent.
Which is why I am urging shareholders to vote yes.
Yes.
To vote yes.
Vote yes for item 7.
A racial equity audit and publicly disclosed report will provide transparency and confidence to employees and shareholders alike.
And improve Salesforce's position to become a leading example in civil rights, equity, and diversity.